Hi everyone, welcome to Monday's asynchronous work. We're going to be doing activity 2.3, applying the linear combinations method. So once again, what we have to do is we have to read the problem and then figure out what are the variables and then what are the equations. Let It Snow Resort offers two winter specials, the Getaway Special and the Extended Stay Special. The Getaway Special offers 2 nights of lodging and 4 meals for $270. The Extended Stay Special offers 3 nights of lodging and 8 meals for $435. Determine what Let It Snow charges per night of lodging and per meal. Okay, so we know 2 nights and 4 meals. 8 meals and 3 nights of lodging. And we need to determine what Let It Show charges per night of lodging and per meal. So basically, you have to solve for each of the variables and then use that to determine what Let It Snow charges for each of their variables. All right, so it says write a linear equation that represents the problem situation. Okay, well, let's put that over there. Well, I mean, maybe I should have written this out and said, okay, I know, let n. We don't have to do it. They already given it to us. Let n represent the cost of 1 night of lodging at the resort, and m represent the cost of each meal. Write the equations in standard form. Okay, well, the getaway special was 2 nights and plus 4 meals, and that was equal to $270. Now, once again, we're not putting the dollars or the unit rates, but we have to understand what does each one of these represent. The n represents the cost for 1 night, and it's 2 nights. The m represents the cost for each meal, and it's 4 nights. All right, so the extended stay special offers 3 nights of lodging and plus 8 meals, and that's $435. Okay, so this is my system of equation. I don't like saying linear, but that's a system of equation. Okay, next up. How are these equations the same? Are these equations different? Okay, well, they both use the variables n and m. They are both in standard form. So ax plus by equals c. So if the two variables are adding on the same side, that's probably going to be standard form. What else do they have in common? That's pretty much it. How are they different? Well, I would say that, the coefficients, and I'm probably going to spell this wrong. I spelled it right. The coefficients are different. And the numbers, and what they are equal to is different. So it's equal to 270 and now it's equal to 435. All right, let's continue. Solve the system comparing the two winter specials. Okay, well, there's 2 different ways we could solve it. I'm going to grab this. I'm going to select this, bring it down, and paste it right here. So this is the system. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to erase, I know it's a system. I'm going to erase this. So I don't need that. Now, I need to know what can I get rid of easier? 2 times what equals 3? Nothing. 3 times what equals 2? Nothing. 8 times what equals 4? Nothing. 4 times what equals 8? 2. But it's going to be negative because we want the additive inverse. And so the additive inverse is going to be -8. So I'm going to multiply by -2 to everything in this. So -2 times 2n will be -4n, and minus 8m, and then that's going to equal 540. Oof. But it's negative. And so now I'm going to add these two. So I'm using linear combination, combining them in order to go from 2 variables to 1 variable. And that variable is going to be what? What is the only variable? Oh man, now I have to figure out this. 540 minus 435. Okay, I'm going to tell you right now, it's a little late. I'm not thinking all too clearly, but it looks like it's going to be 105 more, but it's negative, so it's going to be negative 105. So I know that negative n is equal to negative 105. Okay, I'm going to multiply by -1 on both sides, because I'm not solving for negative n, I'm solving for n. So it'd be n is equal to 105. Now, I think the top one's easier, so I'm going to plug this in. 2 times n plus 4m is equal to 270. And so I'm going to plug in the value for n right there. So there's going to be 2 times 105 plus 4m is equal to 270. 210 plus 4m is equal to 270. And when I subtract by 210 on both sides, I'm going to get 4m is equal to 60. And if I divide by 4, I'll get m is equal to 15. So I know n is equal to 105 and m is equal to 15. But that serves us no point. Like we don't know what that means. So we have to kind of break this up. We know that n is the cost per night. We know that m is the cost per meal. So our explanation will be the cost per night is, make sure you put the $105, and cost per meal is $15. That's pretty nice. All right, let's go on to the next one, which we probably already answered. Interpret the solution of the linear system in the problem situation. Well, let's go back, copy, and paste. Ooh, get rid of that. I don't even know what that was. But we want to copy this and paste it here. The cost per night is $105, and the cost per meal is $15. Now, the most important thing here is you need to analyze this every single time. What does this mean in the problem situation? And then, like later, you'll feel like you'll have a question that says, "Hey, what does this mean?" And if you've already done it, put it in. All right, guys, let's go on to number 5. Check your solution algebraically. Okay, so this is asking us to write the two equations out. All right, so let's go back up. Let's move my face around. We're going to copy and paste this thing right here. Let's see if I can just get that. Nah, I got the whole thing again. So go down, paste, erase stuff I don't need. And I'm going to rewrite one of these. In fact, I might just rewrite both of them. Now I'll erase this since I don't need them anymore. So check solution algebraically. What does that mean? Well, that means plug your solution into each of these equations. So it's 105 and 15. It's 105 for n and 15 for m. So we'll write this out. 2 times 105 plus 4 times equals 270, and that was 15. The same thing we're going to do right here. Yeah, that was my dog. Here we go. 3 times nights plus 8 times the m will equal 435. So once again, we're going to plug in our 105 and our 15. All right, so this would be 210 plus 60 equals 270. I wonder if this is going to be true. 270 is equal to 270. Why, by golly, it is. 3 times 105. It's almost as if we have all this. That would be 6120. I don't understand. Why do I want to do this without a calculator? But, we're just solving this as we're going along. That'd be 400, and that'd be 35. Does 435 equal 435? By golly, it does. So since it makes a true equation for both, it is a true solution for the system of equation. Is the extended stay special the better deal? Explain why or why not. Well, that's going to be up to opinion. Let's see. It said the extended stay was 3 nights and you get 8 meals. Three nights, 8 meals. I don't know why. I mean, it's right here. 435. The other deal is 2 nights, and it's 4 meals, and that's equal to 270. This is up to interpretation. I mean, you get an additional night, so the answer is not a yes or no. It's like, explain your reasoning. Like, I'm not gonna write. I mean, looking at this, the value's the same. The nights cost the same amount in either deal. The meals cost the same either deal. You're really just talking about, hey, this is one night and it's twice as many meals for how much more? Like 30, 65, $165 more. Is it worth it to pay $165 for another night and 4 extra meals? I mean, maybe. I mean, what type of meals are you getting? So this is like up to you. Like, would you pay for the meals or could you live without the meals? That's the question it's asking. There's no right or wrong answer here. The only wrong answer is not explaining why you would pick one over the other one. In this one, if you're like, hey man, I eat a lot of meals, I would, like to have 8 meals over 3 days. For this one, you have like only 2 meals a day. This one, you have almost 3 meals a day. Which one would you choose that? Is having a meal worth it to you? Or, would you want to pay less so that you can, don't have to pay as much? It's only $15, but, you're paying twice as many meals for meals. So sorry I didn't explain that in a shorter fashion, but yeah, the whole idea is like, it's the same cost. Like, the price for the night didn't go down. You're just arguing which one would you rather have and why. All right. Thanks, guys. You guys have a great day.